Well, I tell you what, it is a beautiful morning. I am excited about the day. We're fishing over on Kentucky Barkley Lake, one of the most popular lakes in the United States. Beautiful, beautiful lakes. Got a lot of good fish in them. They put a 14-inch size limit on the lakes here about 3 or 4 years ago and really turned it into some strong fisheries. Today we're fishing with one of my most favorite people in the country. You know, I've been fortunate to have traveled all over the United States, and I've fished and hunted with a lot of good duck callers, a lot of good goose callers, and a lot of good fishermen. But out of everybody I've ever met, our guest for today is absolutely the best I've ever heard all-around caller, one of the best fishermen I've ever fished with. We're gonna catch some fish, and I think I hear him now. Hey, there's my man. I'm gonna call him in here and we're gonna go catch some of these Barkley Lake bass. I'm Hank Parker.
One, two, three, four. The house needs painting, the grass needs mowing. Where's he at?
Hi, this is Hank. Sorry I missed your call. Leave me your name and your number and I'll get back to you.
He's gone fishing.
Hank Parker's Outdoor Magazine, featuring the only sportsman to ever win the BASS Triple Crown, the Bassmasters Classic, BASS Angler of the Year, and Super Bass 4.
I'm talking on this telephone, Angie, but this is your husband. If you remember what I look like, I hadn't been home in so long. But I'm standing on the stage here looking out at about 1,000 people at Super Bass, and I just won the tournament.
Hank Parker's Outdoor Magazine is brought to you in part by Humminbird, the ultimate in fish finding technology.
Harold Knight in the flesh.
Hank Parker.
Good morning, buddy.
Good morning.
Hey, you sound like you call old Goose. Ain't out here to come?
There's a few old geese out here. I hope I can call a fish today.
Hey, we better call us a fish. Got him?
Yeah, I got a little strap. You know, it's just several
totally
different sizes of straps here.
Yeah. Little ones and big ones. I catch the big ones, you catch the little ones.
Yeah. Oh, here, little fella.
You know, there's some fish that I saw on top there's a little bitty school, and there's some bigger ones out here. We're a little further out just a while ago.
Right yonder was a good one to come up, Hank.
Was it?
Yeah, you'll catch him.
Tell us what on there.
If you catch him, I'm not going to tell you when I see another.
All right. Bait's tangled up. Starting to scatter out. I don't see near as many now as I did a few minutes ago.
There'll be several schools of them right in this area here.
There he hit it, see?
Yeah, look at him.
He's after it. Big time.
Oh man, look at that, like
I got
a big
one.
that's like a largemouth.
It did act like a largemouth. I don't know what it is.
I can't sit here and crank just a little crankbait to hitting that topwater.
Boy, I'm telling you what, they're out there. It looks like 2 acres of fish. Look at this, Harold.
Look at
Man, I
that.
got a good. Biggest one you ever caught was 2.5 pounds.
My gosh.
How about
Look at
that?
That's a good strap. Good one.
Man, tell you what.
If you get me out there, I'll catch one.
No, I'm not going to get you out there. That's the thing about
That's a
this.
good strap, man.
That is a good one. Man, I like that.
Good strike.
I like that. I got another one of these top water baits laying here.
Look at that.
Got him?
Yeah. Look here.
They schooling out there in front of us.
Yeah, they. Man, not as big as yours. I got a little bait and I'm catching little scraps.
That's not bad. Pulled, didn't he?
Yeah, pull.
What's this water depth here?
We're close to the river channel.
Mm-hmm. We're in deep water. We're in 18 foot of water. Surprising. Thought we were shallow now.
I can't get over how to hit that old big topwater bait.
Till you get those grade fish like that, I see them out there behind.
You ever notice how they make your line sing, a strap? I believe it a lot quicker.
Yeah, I do too. I absolutely do. There's a lot. Look out there. See? That beats all I have ever seen in my life.
You smelling the mouse now?
That beats all I've ever seen in my life. That quail could have swam. He'd have been in the boat with him.
That's right.
Look at him. He's going back up. He can't stand it. He sees us. Look at him. He's trying to figure out how to get closer. You got another one coming. You got another one coming.
Now, you know the reason they're coming to us. Them old hens are on the nest. Nesting.
Look here. Look at that bird. He's still right there.
Now, you got to remember, them's wild quail, too.
You're right. I guarantee you they wild. Listen, you got one coming right here. Let's see if you can bring it out here.
All we got to do now is go over here and see a drove of geese, and we won't catch nothing.
I guarantee you I can get in on that. I don't care if we catch fish or not, if we can do all this. Hey, I can tell you how we can make a lot of money here.
Yeah.
And come up a way to call bass like that.
Lord have mercy if I can do that.
If you work on it long enough, you'd figure it out. That old quail, he is sure fooled, isn't he? Let's go catch one. There's quail all over the place. You got them called for miles.
They feel good.
You ever done that before, or is that the first time you've ever done that?
That's my first time.
Get him on a worm?
Good fish, good fish, big fish.
Big fish, pound and a half.
Don't go away. Some great fishing ahead with Hank and his guest Harold Knight.
Huh? Pound and a half? Shoot, earwave. Ooh, Lord, Harold, what have you done?
Quiet. That's the reason I use Minn Kota trolling motors. But I never used foot pedals until they invented this power drive motor with its micro-touch remote control. Now I can stand on both feet and run my Minn Kota power drive with a touch of my toe. Hey, that's a breakthrough in bass boat control. The Minn Kota power drive is a remote control motor I've wanted for a long time with a quiet power that catches fish.
It's no wonder their hulls are patented. The ride and performance is exceptional.
Attention to detail. It's more than building boats that look good on the outside. It's a total commitment to quality.
Nobody wants to be caught on the water by a storm, but all I could think of was, what if I hadn't have been in the Ranger?
The Ranger difference. We still build them one at a time.
Go for it with Ryobi. Tough, dependable reels for any kind of fishing. Ryobi. There's never been a better reason to go fishing.
Get the power. Trimax from Berkley. Get incredible fighting power with new Trimax, a unique tri-polymer fishing line that delivers castability and strength. Trimax is designed to stand the shock and stress of fighting big fish. Put the power in your hands. Spool up with Trimax, the new maximum strength line from Berkley.
You got one.
I have got a good one, Harold. Right. Got what we're looking for, buddy.
Here's our tip of the week.
Feels like a good one. Oh, watch, I'm coming across.
Yeah.
Coming across. Boy, I tell you what, he is pulling my cord.
Don't these barky lake fish pull?
That's a nice fish here. Look here.
Yeah, that's nice.
Come around here, big boy. He is pulling my cord.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Hey, what you got there?
Oh, look at this. I'll tell you, these fish are on that bar right where I said.
All right.
Let me explain what we got here. What we're doing, we're fishing an underwater ledge. There's a little island like your underwater island, and it's got a bar that makes a point out here. We're sitting in about, say 25.
Got a good one.
You got him?
Yeah.
We're sitting in about 25 foot of water watching Harold Knight catch a fish. But the fish are on this little bar. We're running these crankbaits down on the bar. Just about the time it hits a stump or breaks on any kind of structure, we're catching fish.
Fish ain't got no healing fat near your bed like it other.
Hey, you wore him out. Mine's bigger than yours, Harold.
Yeah. Look how fat they are, though.
I like that. I'll tell you what. I can get used to that. That's better than working. I'd rather do that. One of my favorite sayings, I'd rather catch these than mow grass. But I just about soon catch these. I had to blow a duck call.
Man, he taking off.
He wanted away from your ugly face. There he is, right there, Harold. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Pulling my cord, I'm telling you.
Ain't them stout dudes?
Woo, I don't love this at all. Oh, I lost him, Harold. Lost him. I'm getting back right on my depth. Tell you, that depth's critical. A lot of times when you fish these bars like this, absolutely look at that depth finder, know exactly what depth of water you're in, and line up on something like what we have here. It's 25, 23, somewhere in that neighborhood, 22 to 27 foot of water. And the bar, the end of that bar, you see those two buoys out there? In the back of that big houseboat. I'm sitting in 25, 22 to 27 foot of water, lining those two buoys up in the back of that houseboat. Always get you a little marker if you've got a land marker on the shoreline, and that'll help you duplicate what you've got and help you catch the fish.
If you'd like a printed copy of some of Hank's tips, just drop us a line. Write Hank Parker's Outdoor Magazine, Denver, North Carolina.
On the bait here, Harold. A bass. Mr. Bass. How's that for a relief? You know, I'd have never done that in the tournament. I'd have stuck that rod down in the water. I'll get another one on, I'll show you. I'd have stuck that rod down in the water and kept pumping. Now, I caught him right there at those, or hooked him, right there at those two buoys in the back of that houseboat. There he is. There he is, right there, Harold. Same place. Those two buoys in that houseboat. Now watch this. I'm gonna keep him down like I do in a tournament. A lot of times you'll keep that rod tip down, those fish won't get their head up. You keep her head down. Oh, I got him hooked good. I don't have to worry about him. I had 2 hooks in him.
Hey,
this is not big. This old fish here is yellow. He's been on the bottom in the mud. Look there. That fish come out of muddy water. Hey, you don't want to catch him again, do you? Old yellow fish.
I believe that's a pretty good little spot right there.
I think there's 1 or 2 in there. What do you think? Hey, you know, that is deep water fishing, and I've said it before. It's kind of feast or famine. You either hit them or you don't. And they school up. When you find them on that underwater structure, be patient. Fish it, and there you are. He hit right at the boat. I've gotten in here too far. That's what's wrong.
What pound test line you using, Hank?
I'm using 10, Harold.
I'm using 15, so you're getting just a little deeper than me, aren't you?
Right. It'll make a difference, too. That'll make all the difference in the world sometimes. They're getting smaller. Go ahead here. That little fish is not yellow at all. You know, that other fish was yellow. That fish there's come out of clean water. Too shallow. I'm in here too shallow. That's why that fish hit me right at the boat. I'm in 17 foot of water now. You got him?
No,
I got one.
him.
Boy, Harold, I think
Yeah.
I have got a good one. I think. I'm not going to say till I see him.
You know, it's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. These rascals.
I had one on him. Yeah, he's a bigger fish.
He wanting to go on your side of the boat.
Bring him over then.
Can I get around you? I have never caught fish.
I ain't got time to
Now
watch
this.
him.
I'm going to keep him down. He's wanting to come off. Oh, come here.
Man,
Hold
them
that rod
good
there.
fat fish.
That fish there's yellow, Harold. He's got some yellow on him. He's been in that muddy water. I can keep this boat back. Harold, what do you think the advantage is fishing these two-handed rods in this open water, making these long casts?
It's helped me tremendously.
It really has.
I think it helps a man that don't have the opportunity to fish, you know, a lot because he can put more power behind his cast.
That's right. You can two-hand it and heave it.
Yeah.
It'll help get that distance, and that's the trick right here, catching those fish, is getting it down there where they're at. And you got to have that long cast to get that bait down there. Big fish. Oh, he's coming under the boat.
For years, people have enjoyed Hank Parker's expertise in the sport of bass fishing. Now Hank shares his secrets in great detail for the first time in his motivating and information-packed video, The Basics of Bass Fishing. In it, Hank addresses the key fundamentals that have made him so successful. With your purchase of Hank's Basics of Bass Fishing, you'll receive a $5 coupon good when ordering future instructional tapes in Hank's video library. Call toll-free or send $29.95 plus $3 handling to Hank Parker, Denver, North Carolina. Order now and Hank will send you a monogrammed outdoor magazine cap, a $12 value, absolutely free while supplies last. That's almost a $50 value for only $29.95 if you order now.
Pick up a copy of my Basics of Bass Fishing. Might help you catch a lunker like this.
Fishermen, take a look at the newest addition to the Dance family of hydrofoam lures, the incredible Dance's Craw.
It's an offering that bass simply can't refuse, and here's why. Look at the natural lifelike action. This rascal is as close to a live crawfish as anything I've ever seen, and there's a color available to match every season. Now, you really want some super action? Make it smell and taste alive with Fish Formula Crawfish. The incredible Dance's Craw and Fish Formula Crawfish. It's a combination that really works.
Berkley makes a rod so sensitive you can feel a feather drop on the tip. It's called the Berkley Bionics, biomedically engineered to be the lightest, most sensitive graphite you've ever fished. Berkley scientists have taken you apart muscle by muscle, cast by cast, to build a rod that significantly reduces wrist and forearm fatigue. a 100% high-energy graphite that casts like the wind, a rod that makes every strike register as a solid jolt, and a rod that can make you a better fisherman. Berkley Bionics, the best performing graphite rod you've ever fished, or your money back.
Worm in it, Harold.
Yeah. We will hit a worm out there.
You go to that worm?
All right, big boy, get back in there.
Harold, how many fish you think you got in this lake in Barkley? Has there been a good spawn the last couple of years, or
The 14-inch size limit the last 2-3 years has really helped, Hank.
helped the lake?
It's really helped. There you go.
How about it, buddy? Little rascal had me behind a stump there, and I thought I had me a big one. Still not bad, though, you know.
Nice little chunky fish.
I hate when I hit him, I was... He got back
Did he
at
back
me.
you?
Man, he put that hook in me.
You know a little fish like that to put a hook in quicker than a big one.
That's right, you can't get a grip on. That fish there, I hit the stump right here on this little ledge, right about where it makes a point there. I bumped that stump and
What kind
he
of water?
got on. We're in about 22 or 3 foot. Throwing in about.
There
You
you
got
go.
him?
Yeah.
Get him on a worm?
Yeah. Good fish, good fish. Big fish.
Big fish, pound and a half. Pound 3/4.
Goodness, look at you.
Huh? Pound and a half.
Yeah.
Shoot, earwave. Ooh, Lord, Harold, what have you done?
Woohoo.
What have you done? On the worm. Bring him in the boat, son. Let me see what you got.
Come here, big boy. Yeah.
Boy, that's a nice looking fish. That fish is fat as a hog.
Yeah, he's fat. You see what he like too, don't you?
Yeah, he had him by the mustache there,
Yeah.
too. All right. I'm hard-headed.
Turn that big dude back.
If that crankbait works, I love it. But if you have to catch a bigger fish on a worm, I will use a worm. And I just happen to have one right here. You know, a lot of times like we was catching those fish and get them active and you let up on them and don't catch them for a while, you'll change baits a lot of times to a slow moving bait, a jig or a worm. That's what it takes.
I just got another hit.
I don't get any more bites till I get one. See, that wouldn't be fair if you caught 2 in a row and I didn't
Well,
have...
that's the reason it didn't jerk.
Well, that's good. I knew you was that kind of fella. That's why I like you so much, Harold.
I hate to show the pro well.
That's right. Hey, let me tell you something. I do the editing.
I figured that.
Don't worry about what you catch. I'm going to catch the most.
If it's fish, it's red. It's that simple. Now, from Humminbird, the ultimate in fish-finding technology, LCR-4ID, the depth sounder that positively identifies fish. Structure and bottom appear in black. Fish are bright red. Plus, stronger signals from bigger fish appear as a black dot behind a red dot. And it has all the features that have made the LCRs famous. Humminbird LCR-4ID. It positively identifies fish.
Hey, Matt, do you see that bass over there, Cat? Wow!
Hook on fishing, not on track.
The legend, flat out fast, bold, distinctive, Mercury. the most advanced outboards on the water. And now there's the awesome race-tested Laser XRI, the only fuel-injected production outboard anywhere. The 150 XR2, thundering power from the boss of bass boats. Pull the trigger on excitement. Mercury, the legend lives on.
Here it is, the hottest fishing lure of the year, the incredible Dance's Eel.
I helped design this rascal, and believe me, it catches fish even better than I ever imagined. Plus, it's now available in a new, smaller size and a variety of colors to match any fishing condition. Now, if you really want some fantastic action, spray the Dance's Eel with original fish formula. You won't believe the results. The incredible Dance's Eel and original fish formula. It's a winning combination.
Well, I think Barkley or Kentucky Lake, which are both a lot, very similar in characteristics, are really river lakes. I mean, you've got a dam, but it's basically retained within the river channel itself. And the fish tend to act more like river fish, which tend to be shallower water fish.
In Barkley Lake, current plays a big part on your fishing. If you can catch the current running, you'll catch more fish.
Right. I think that's true on almost any river lake.
Yeah.
And when I say river lake, all they did was basically dam the river and didn't flood it really out of the banks that much. They just extended the banks a little bit. Harold, I'm going to tell you, the fishing's been good, but the fellowship's been great, buddy. I really appreciate you bringing me out here and sharing some of these Barkley Lake bass with me.
Listen, it's always a pleasure to hunt or fish with you.
Bud, you're a gentleman. Hey, thanks for being with me today. God bless you. I'm Hank Parker. You get that last cast in.
Hank Parker's Outdoor Magazine has been brought to you by biomedically engineered Berkeley Bionics, 100% high-energy graphite rods. Fish Formula, we fool Mother Nature. Humminbird Depth Sounders, the ultimate in fish-finding technology. Mercury Outboards, the legend lives on. Minn Kota, the quiet power that catches fish. Ranger Boats, we still build them one at a time. Ryobi, the only high-tech fishing tackle. And Berkley Trimax, the maximum strength tripolymer fishing line.
The house needs painting, the grass needs mowing. Where's he at?
Hank, this is Tom. You told me to call you when they're biting. They're biting.
Gone fishing.
I hate to show the pro up.
Hey, let me tell you something. I do the editing.
I figured that.
Don't worry about what you catch. I'm going to catch the most.